Guys, I'm Vaughn. I'm an inspector with the Spokane Regional Clean Air Agency, and today I'm going to show you how to file an electronic notice of intent, or e-NOI, using our new user interface. Let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is go to the new user login, and from here, if you're not registered, you'll go down to the register option, and just like every website on the internet, it'll ask you a few questions and then send you a confirmation, and you'll be set up. After that's done, you'll click the login if you're already registered. And to begin, you'll see the new public dashboard, and from here you can file a complaint, you can view information that you've given to us, and you'll see the option to file a notice of intent, and that's what we're going to select first. So for this one, we're going to select a non-owner occupied single-family residence. We're going to say that the structure was fire damaged, and it includes demolition because the structure is now just a pile of debris. So to begin, we're going to select our demo start date. So we're going to select today's date, and then there's no fire training involved in this, so we will just go down and say that our demolition contractor is not known at this time. If you do have your demolition contractor all lined up, go ahead and enter that information. Next, we'll add in our property owner information, mailing address, and the owner's phone number. Next, we'll add the contact information for the person who's in charge of the asbestos project. Our next step is to put in the information about the structure that is going to have the demolition or asbestos project. Now, it's important to make sure that we are saying that there is going to be asbestos removal, since we're assuming that all of the debris is contaminated with asbestos. So we'll make sure that demolition only, no asbestos removal, is not selected. And under our material type, we're going to select debris and put in the square footage of the debris. This one, we've selected 30,000 square feet. The next is we don't need to do survey information on this one because we're presuming the material contains asbestos. Next, we're going to add in our additional asbestos information. So on this one, since it's a fire damaged structure, we're going to go ahead and say that the materials include disturbed and non-intact asbestos. We will agree that all asbestos will be removed by completion. Next, we're going to select our asbestos project start date and then our asbestos project completion date. Next, we're going to enter the information about our asbestos contractor. Next, as we discussed, this is going to be an emergency project, and since it's fire damaged, we're going to say it was a sudden unexpected event that results in a public health or safety hazard. An alternate asbestos work plan is going to be required in this project, so now we'll put in the information of the name who prepared the work plan, the company, and their designer number. The next thing to do is review what we've entered in. Next, it'll say that your NOI was submitted but is not yet complete. The next step is to validate and pay your notice of intent. So you're going to click the green Validate and Pay button. Here it will double check all the information that you entered is correct and then take you to the third-party payment system. So commonly you'll find yourself in a situation where you need to make an amendment to your notice of intent. It's important to know that in our new system, the amendments to your notice of intent is no longer a separate form. First, you're going to click View NOIs. And on here, it'll bring up the NOIs that you've submitted that are complete. You'll have the ones listed that are not yet paid. And so we'll select the one that we completed and paid for, and we will click the View and Amend NOI button. Here it'll bring up the NOI that you submitted, and everything that you can change in here will have a yellow edit button. So in this case, we are going to edit the quantity of asbestos containing material, and we are going to put in the new amount and update it. The next step is to print off your new amended NOI. If your change requires additional payment, it will take you to the new third-party payment processor. Now that you have your completed and printed off notice of intent, don't forget to keep it on site for the duration of your project. If you have any questions about our new e-NOI system, please give us a call at 509-477-4727. Thank you.